Two dudes back again. Shout out to open-minded folks everywhere. Lupe Fiasco request mural lyrics.
This kind of sounds familiar. Mural?
Vitamins and minerals and Vicodin within the tubes wrapped around the arm. To see the vein like a chicken on the bond. Top cat chat, let's begin another yarn. Is flying sausage cheese or is it chicken palm? The roosters don't fly like boosters don't buy. So what powers cowards to get them to the top? Just to fall asleep, listen in the block. The ribbon in the sky is the ribbon that I drop. Dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock. That lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading. The catch cheap and wrapped up plants from trap dealings. Now what's a coffin with a scratch ceiling? And what's the talking without the match feeling? It's berry living and cherry picking every lemon from your berry system. Then proceed with the pack feeding. When I was young I had visions of another world. Sneaking looks at the porn stash of my brother Hurl. Incense smoke made vortices and other curls. Casting calls from porn films and ad space for rubber girls. I like my pancakes cut in swirls. Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels. I like cartoons, southern cities with large moons. Faith healers, ex-female drug dealers and art bones. Apologize for my weird mix. What tastes like hot dogs and tear drips. It looks like pantomime and clear bricks. It smells like shotguns and deer piss. They on they hunt, kinda saucy that I'm going hard. First part of a party that I throw in pods. 1 minute you playing pool, next minute you throwing darts. But that's how you do with a party that you throwing bars. I run the gamut like I'm throwing cards. The popular mechanics to overdosing hard. Paint cold pictures like Nova Scotia landscapes. Nerd gang, McMandelbrot sets when we handshake. A word game back up, playing the condemn licks back up. The word playing that the man states means I can still be the man if the dam breaks. And when demand breaks, some reflections what they can't face. But parents still treat the mirror like it's a fan base. The unfettered veteran, the eagle feathered man of medicine that hovers above cities like weathermen or maybe weather woman. Whatever better to tell you weather coming. I prefer girls to rain all over the world. And not rain like Rain Man, or rain like rain dance, or rain like a slight chance of rain when it's rain and rain like deer slaves, Santa Claus, slave man, but rain like queens that reign over made man, and not queen like Queen Killer, Rhapsody Bohemian Queen, but queen like white glove, wave hand. And not wave hand like it's a heat wave, so you make a fan by waving your hand. I'm talking wave like you saying hey, man. And not hate for horses and horses like you almost voiceless. You gotta treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress. And treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. And especially when you're recording, cause that's the portion that's important. When I was reporting that I was poor, but now I'm more than, it's still hooker heels on my sugar hills and sweet spots. Crying shames make margarita rings from cheap tops. Deep plots and floor to ceiling windows for my pea pots. A little scenes with the sickle swings to make the wheat drop. In 100 words for them hummingbirds that like to eavesdrop and fan out like peacocks with a parakeet that beatbox. So the sunrise when the beat drop and the sun dies when the beat stops. Then it unties, then it relocks, then it relapse, then it detox, then heat back like a heat pack on his kneecaps at the weak spot. Cause he want what we got, like yeah.
Dude, this guy he's up there. We've said it before. He's up with,
He's a legend.
He's with the greats, man.
He's gonna be, yeah. He's,
Lupe, Kendrick, J. Cole, Hobson, like those are just a
if
few
he can perform
that
that
are
word for
on their
word,
way to legendary status from this generation.
still, yeah.
Crazy. Crazy. No hook. No hook. This
The
is
whole
only,
thing was a hook. It hooked all the way.
we're only halfway.
He's just stitching you
9
up the whole way
minutes.
down. Just
This shit is fucking crazy.
relentless.
Yeah. They forge poetry like a young honorary Morrissey, then spit it to the golden locked facts like they porridge on watery, not scorching nor soberly from the still orbiting sorcerer sorcery coming down gorgeously, just like a Stacy Dash waterfall.
Or is it still going? It's still
No.
going?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I thought that was the end.
No, this is 9 minutes almost.
A more torturing, a waterboarding Barbie doll. A river of women like Brazilian carnival, swimming in feminine bikinis made out of barbasol. Somebody give them the volleyballs. If you love her, don't ever send her to Molly Malls. Homie, if she lonely, she might end up in Macaulay's claws. Coming out the closet over goblets down at Mardi Gras. The fame, champagne, walk of shame, lobby car. My rap position was black condition and activism, ammunition for abolition missions, attacking systems, but they not after listen. Less is dropping, no activision. Are we apps or are we bodies filled with apparitions? Operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison. Chicken hacking download updates that lack religion. Or are we more? Then soil tainting, disloyal changelings, preoccupied with boy and goyle chasing and foiling others royal saintings. I sit back and watch the world through eye holes in my oil paintings. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Unless you Virgin Mary, nothing do it but to trust. Believe all that. Unless you judge, life is not a dictionary. It's a thesaurus, and I feel like a missionary to a clitoris, the water bearer, air of traditions that I swear to never change my chair position or conditions of my porridge. Submission for sedition against the religion of a chorus. Keep them golden weed thieves out the motherfucking forest. As I perform a nerd storm, I prefer my pictures in word form. Bury the hatchet like how a bird born. As I paint cold pictures like Kool-Aid facing condensation, having conversations with flavorful combinations, slaves to my concentration. So this OJ the juice man meets OJ with two hands and two gloves. That's too snug to judge who was who drew blood. And Lupe, look at all these two cans in a cemetery full of tomahawks, giving middle fingers to the pigeons doing somersaults. Road runners don't fall off cliffs, they run across anomalies by the colony, flukes by the reservoir. While in pursuers end up as poofs on the desert floor. Levitating youths who know the truth of where the fountain hides. Buckaroo roofs painting tunnels onto the mountainsides. 1,000 pounds, a pound, a heart, an ounce of eyes, an ounce and out of doubt, and mount pronounces out accounts of lies. Chocolate counts by the counts of 5. Refrigerator roof full of animals and monsters. Incinerator shoots in the manual for Contra. Assorted memories from my childhood. Absorbing energy from the wild woods. Electronic combat, Konami signed contract. Chinese chalk killing cucarachas on contact. Chicago, spread gun aficionado. Efficient spitting, bridging divisions isn't Chicano. Who's the boss? If it isn't Mr. Milano. Do the call, ninja mission into the Congo. Polarized envy of the older guys. Black Obi, Shinobi, hitting Kino in the face with all my throwing knives. Sub-Zero guiding, hiding, riding in the pack as well. Sound Village, Leaf Village, Wolf Spirit, magic spells. Dodging rain and catching hell. Face seers.
Now that was the most. That rewind that just a little bit. I want to hear that
Video
again.
game it.
The way
This is
he
fucking
described it was so like. But he's saying he was playing video games and like there was all kinds of these rivals against each other through the Konami, gamut of characters. Like they did Mortal Kombat back in the day, right?
Konami? No,
yeah,
it was
they were
always
part of it, weren't they?
No, it was always just midway.
Midway?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we'll go back.
These samurai.
But he's talking about Sub-Zero. And
Yeah.
Mr. Milano, do the call, ninja mission into the Congo, polarized.
Because you're speaking about Contra, right?
Yeah, Contra. He's talking about going into the Congo. Who's the boss if it isn't Alyssa?
That game's fucking hard. I have
Dude, dick off.
the last
Mission
version they ever put of that game out was
Black
the
Obi,
PS2.
Shinobi.
I got that on that free. That shit's difficult.
Like,
Shinobi.
was a video game.
Yeah.
Ninja.
I remember that one. I don't know if I ever played that one.
Envy of the older guys, Black Obi, Shinobi, hitting Kino in the face with all my throwing knives. Sub-Zero guiding, hiding.
Why do you mention Alyssa Milano? Wasn't she in? Did you ever see Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, a long time ago.
She played his daughter, I guess. She was like 10 or 12 years old in that. So maybe he's speaking on that. movie too. Commando.
Yeah.
Riding in the pack as well. Sound village, leaf village, wolf spirit, magic spells. Yeah. Dodging rain and catching hell. Face seers need samurais to catch the L. Special research vessels made for catching whales. Fillet of fish, ship, sea shepherd, peppered with extra sails. Rewrite history, liberty needs a better bell. Maybe harder irons and carbon.
Fillet fish sticks.
Fillet of fish ships.
Ships.
What would he be?
Shepherded. Peppered with extra sails. Rewrite history.
Yeah, but I
liberty
mean,
needs
what
a
are
better
fillet of
bell.
fish ships? Remember that documentary you watched?
Oh, Seaspiracy.
Yeah.
Where they're talking about how
And like McDonald's has
There's
this
so many things,
ship out
but-
there catching fish, and they're making
Basically.
sandwiches right on deck.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But there was.
Yeah, like they're like pretty
Okay.
much.
That's
like,
what he's speaking on.
Just yeah.
Well, in that
sucking the
documentary,
fish out of the ground as fast as or
there
the
was
water
a
as
lot of
fast as
things
it
in
can.
that documentary that were fucked up, but one of
Stay
them
up
was.
with the orders for
Yeah.
all these.
Well, one of them was the captains of those dirty ass fishing ships will kill the dolphins so they don't eat the fish, so they get the fish. I'm like, what the fuck? Because every time it says dolphin safe on your tuna can, it's bullshit. Basically, it's just a bunch of. They just put that there to make you feel better, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Fibers that never fail. Smarter science mixed with an art alliance, a fairy tale. Or maybe just a metal pail you hit with steel tools to announce you've had enough and dropping out of steel school. Just like trout jumping out the house to let their gills cool. Cuba scuba couldn't take the temperature of my skill pool, yeah. Said it feels cool to kill fools. Slipping through the cracks like when you try to grill gruel. Techno Viking water bottle and not following pill rules. Or have you off the throttle when you should be modeling chill move. Roller skate maker, you just cobbling wheel shoes. Overweight taster, king's food that kills crews. Oblivious featherweight baker who autographed cakes whenever his quill moves over your milieu. Simple as a Buddhist monk in the temple standing in some hill grooves with the abbot practicing stillness. Real still till he realizes realness. Defeat Samsara, achieves nirvana and brilliance. Yeah.
Man, that was
Brilliant.
one of the coolest things I've ever listened to.
Non-stop. Lupe,
Like the things
don't
I
give
was
a
listening
fuck.
to when I got lost out of the lyrics,
You don't mean shit.
swirled off into oblivion, just was insane.
Makes you want to rap just reading his lyrics.
You gotta treat
So inspiring,
your
you
vocal cords
know?
like it's a fortress.
If you can
and
keep
treat
up
every
with that, it's
single
like,
one of your
damn,
words
man.
like reinforcements, and especially when you're
Dope.
recording, because that's the portion that's important. When I
She's
was
lit.
reporting that I was poor, but now I'm more than. It's still hooker heels on my sugar hills and sweet spots. What?
Murdered that whole thing. Shout out! Lupe Fiasco. He's in the great category. If you deny that, you probably don't know shit about hip hop. And we're still learning. But every time we hear a great fucking artist, compared to what, you know, you have heard that is substandard maybe,
Yeah.
you're like, it's untouchable. You can't.
I mean,
You can't fuck.
like I
It's
say,
unfuckwittable. You
If you
can't
can get
fuck
on,
with a
if you
great
can get on
artist. man.
stage
They just got
at
it.
any time
They
and
worked on it,
rap that
honed it, the
whole
craft.
thing.
Right?
If you can do
Let us
that
know
again,
as Lupe.
by
I'm
heart.
sure he's killed that shit live. That's non fucking stop. I mean, it's obviously not. It stops at some point, but over 8 minutes.
But I mean-
no chorus. But like Claude said, it hooks you in. His verses hook you in. They're the hooks.
Like,
You know. Brilliant.
I mean, if you actually listen and then follow what he's saying, it's really fun. It's really
Triple, quadruple on. He goes to quadruple entendres.
fun. You can
It's
slip
like when we
into
did the
that
dinosaurs reaction.
slipstream of thought for
Yeah.
a minute.
When we did the dinosaurs reaction, I mean, all his rhymes are like that. They're like four dimensions. They're fourth dimensional.
Yeah,
They go beyond the 3 dimensions.
because
This shit included.
they go into my dimensions. You know what I mean?
Remember when we did the last reaction we did, Dumb It Down? I think Claude caught it real quick, but we've watched the Chappelle show so much. He says,
Yeah.
I spit hot fire like dialing on a Chappelle skit or some shit.
Yeah.
And I
That's what
totally,
he said.
I was fucking geeking
Yeah,
out
we
on the
totally,
song so
yeah,
hard
we
it went
didn't
by
even
me.
Catch it.
I think you caught it though, because it looked like you repeated it on camera, real quick.
Well,
It looked
I
like
might have
I
had
watched
the
it a couple
lyrics on
times,
too, I
but
don't remember.
hey, lit. Peace.
Yes.
Shout out Lupe Fiasco. Subscribe to this man.
I'm a bitch for your